We are starting lesson 3.2, which is titled Thermal Energy and Temperature Change. So to start out, we have a warm-up on question 89. So the warm-up is just linked there. There's nothing to write in your guided notes. You're going to complete it on Amplify. So here on Amplify, it says revisiting the teacup and the bathtub. We had a teacup full of very hot water at 80 degrees Celsius and a bathtub full of warm water at 40 degrees Celsius. Down here, we have two diagrams that show us the molecules in those two things. So bathtubs are larger, so it has more molecules. Teacups are smaller, less molecules. But the teacup is warmer at 80 degrees, so we can see more molecules have fives and fours. The bathtub is cooler, and so we see a lot more ones, twos, and threes. So let's look at the questions down here. I'm just going to preview the questions and then I'll tell you when to pause and complete this stuff. So here it says, what is the total kinetic energy of the molecules in diagram 1? If we're just calculating the total kinetic energy, you just add these all up. So just add the numbers, put the number there. Next one says, what is the average kinetic energy of the molecules in diagram 1? So when you're finding the average, you add them all up and divide them by how many molecules there are, and there are 15 molecules here. Next, you can find the total kinetic energy of the molecules in diagram 2. So the total kinetic energy is just when you add them up. And then you need to find the average kinetic energy, or the temperature of the molecules in diagram 2. So here you add them all up, and you divide by 6, because there's only 6 molecules here. So this box will be the thermal energy of diagram 1. This box will be the thermal energy of diagram 2. This second box here will be the temperature of diagram 1, because temperature is average. This last box will be the temperature of diagram 2, because temperature is average. Once you get these 4, then go ahead and answer these questions. So pause and complete this activity. Okay, so next we're going to be trying to answer this question today, which is, what determines how much total kinetic energy something has? You're going to be going back to reread one paragraph from our article to gather evidence for this question. This will help you think about how to compare the two heating systems. So, we've been thinking about the differences in temperature. This is important because comparing the systems, since the water heater system uses hotter water than the groundwater system. So, here we have a smaller tank that's hotter. Here we have a larger tank that's cooler. The groundwater system also uses a larger tank of water than the water heater system. As you read, think about why that difference might matter between the two systems. So you're going to reread specifically the third paragraph, and you're going to review the article's diagrams and captions in order to gather evidence to answer the investigation question. So go ahead and click on the article link, read the third paragraph, and then come back and try to answer question 90. What determines how much total kinetic energy something has?